Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are looking today at Dixie on a daily time frame because I want you guys to first keep in mind today's Friday. Dixie has been consolidating and finding support above its resistance. So this is the first level of support that we wanted confirmed. Don't go under 102.25. Now I'm looking for this 103, 104 area to get tapped into this 200 EMA. And when that happens today, it looks like it's winding up right now to get that happening. If that happens today, you should be looking for downside on all your other assets, such as crypto, tech stocks, etc. Yesterday, we got a lot of FUD at the end of the day with exchanges in the US gonna stop staking and blah, 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 blah. So all these people who are gonna take their coins off of the staking networks, and if they're not moving it to somewhere else to stake, more than likely they're gonna sell it. Because why are you holding a coin for passive income and it stops giving you passive income? So I don't think that that news event is going to be anything other than adding sell pressure at our top that we were at for the last few days, settled while setting in bearish divergences on volume. If you look into yesterday's video, that's what I was discussing, and literally that's what occurred. Today on Dixie, if we can just stay above this 102.85 and not close underneath 102.75, where I'm going to set my limit right here. As long as we don't close under this today, going sideways and up next week is more than likely. Keep in mind today, 4 p.m. Central, all these will be closed for the weekend and we will be waiting for next week. So if I take off all my drawings and everything, I'm looking for this um, consolidation to continue and then probably get back up into this area over here, 104.8 to 105. And over here, we can see if we're going to find a little bit of resistance. Even if I find resistance here, I'll look for it to come back to 104 and then bust out. Because you're making an inverse head and shoulder here. And we've just started. This officially is the head for me. Now we're making the next right shoulder for continuation up. Once we break above this 105.38 level, I'll be looking for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be looking for Dixie probably to come all the way back to like 109, 110. And I know no one wants to hear this shit. I know this is not like what anyone ideally wants to see because it's going to bring a lot of pain on the other markets. But this is the chart. I just, I have no bias. I don't care. This is what it's doing. So please be careful when you trade. Yes, we're in a bearish stance under the 200 EMA with this depth cross with the yellow and 21. But once this comes up, and what it's going to do is going to come up really hard and fast for this 21 to cross this and make the golden cross, and then cementing this as the last buying opportunity of Dixie at this area long term on a daily time frame. And you will see the continuation up into those much higher targets that I've shown you guys before that will make other people lose their lunch. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And now let's go back to our fun of Dixie. Sorry, Bitcoin. Haha. Do I want to just show you guys this real quick? Here's Dixie on a weekly, and I'll show you guys Bitcoin. Okay. Here's Dixie on a weekly. Yeah, we had a big drop, but here's your 200 EMA acting as support. This was the swoop of liquidity and then right back up. Okay. We didn't even get to the 200 EMA. We're fighting right now at the resistance of the 55 EMA on a weekly, which is kind of the 200 EMA on the daily. And if this area gets claimed, okay, if this week we get that push up, next week we can come back down and test into this 100, but more than likely upside is this asset is coming off oversold condition and is coming in bullish divergences. If you look at the long term of this asset, okay, here's a monthly. The point I'm trying to make at is everyone is thinking it's bearish, but you're officially above real big support. All we did was just test, and now we're confirming that this accumulation is a real accumulation, and yes, we are looking for higher. So just keep that in mind. This is the all-time, not all-time high, the most recent high that I pulled my fibs off of. And then this high up here is where I pulled other fibs off of. So these are the targets I'm looking for. I don't know why we would assume that the dollar would not reach back its all-time high like Bitcoin and everything else. It's already on the verge of doing that as we're speaking. So that's the lesson I wanted to give you with Dixie. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick. I know we had a little bit of a sell-off yesterday. Let me see how strong that is. The reason why I did Dixie first is you understand I'm looking for Dixie to rise up. That means you, as sad as that is, anyone who bought the dip yesterday, I said wait for the daily close. Well, the daily close occurred, but we did not close where we needed to. We closed on the bottom of the freaking move. Well, Dixie is telling you right now that, hey, this move is still not over. You might get another leg down. So now let's go look at that possibility if we lost this level today, well, first of all, I told you guys yesterday, 21.7 to 20,700, that $1,000 range is what we're going to probably be testing today. If you lose 20,700, then this last area, 20,000 even, is support. After that, guys, it's just going to go to 18 to 16, somewhere around there. Okay. But first, what I wanted was I don't want us to lose this 200 EMA. As long as we consolidate here and don't lose that 20,800 and then go sideways and then continue back up like next week, that can save us. But this formation of this liquidation level move that's been occurring at this resistance multiple times, okay? I was warning and warning and warning for that to occur, going like this will be a bull trap. And that's kind of what they're doing right now. This right here was just the first pain. Now they can do a dead cat bounce today into 22,350, and then you can get the next leg down. So unless we close a 4-hour candle above 22,350, I'm not looking for higher. I'm looking for lower. And if we close above 22,350, I'm looking for 23,400. So basically, $1,000 up. So after 22,350, I'm looking for 23,350 ish, basically $1,000 up. If we lose 21,700 where we're at, I'm looking for 20,700 to be the level of support. And as you can see, we're in the middle. So $1,000 up, $1,000 down, volatile consolidation, liquidate all you people who are above 10x leverage. That's what's going to occur. And then what it's going to do is going to do dead cat bounce and then come right back down. Okay. And then over here, we're going to do the inverse head and shoulder accumulation for higher. That's what I'm expecting. So be ready. I gave you the plan. If you watch these daily videos, you know what's going on and what I'm thinking. Here's the 4-hour chart on Bitcoin. As I said, you're dinging around over here. This is not support. You're in the bearish control zone. Yeah, you have bullish divergences. More than likely, when markets open today, you're going to see a flush down. Flush down probably to about 20,400, 20,000 or 19,800. We don't know. We're going to go see. I mean, it could be as mean as coming to 18.8 today. Okay. So fast move up, fast move down. This is your last little layer of support. And as soon as you lose that 20,700, which is, it's not that, that's not going to really be that hard to do. 20,700, it ain't going to be anything to break. This 20,400 probably more realistic level of support, guys. So for the daily, it's 20,700, but for 4-hour, I would say 20,350-ish. 20,400 is a good area for you to take up your next long scalp and start taking profits on the shorts if you've taken the short. Be ready for this 18 though, 18, 8, 18.6. That could be the next leg right after here. And that's what I'm looking for right now. Once we get these taps, then I'll look for accumulation because right now we're in oversold. Until I get a 4-hour above 22,400, I'm not even looking for upside. Like there's no reason for me praying and hoping for upside without a 4-hour open and close above 22.4. And when that happens, then I'll know my other targets. But until then, guys, yeah, be ready for a little bit of downside because of Dixie. And it's Friday. All right, let's go now to Ethereum. ETH. ETH on a daily time frame. Look, just without any of my stuff on, you see how it looks similar to this? And we just literally poked a little bit above this just to take the liquidity. And now we're just sweeping it right back down. So same thing here on ETH. We're at the 200 EMA, both of them sitting there trying to find support. If we lose 1520 today, I've said this number how many times, guys? If we lose this level, we're gonna go to the next target, which is like 1480 to 1350, I believe. Yeah, it's 1480 to 1420, whichever is like $100 range. But this is like the last hope area. More than likely, if we lose those levels, we'll come to 1350. That's why I said between 1450 to 1350. That $100 range is where I'm looking for us to find support on Ethereum long term, and then we can look for an upside from there. If we close the daily under 1590 or 1520, actually, you know we're looking lower. If we close a 4 hour above the 21 EMA at 1590, I'll look for us to possibly test higher into this dead cat bounce like 1650-ish. But more than likely, I'm assuming a dead cat bounce until a 4 hour open and close above 1700, which is what we've been waiting for a while. Once we get that 1700 4 hour open and close, we can look for 18, 19, and 22. But right now, we're looking and testing support. I would love a tap of the 55 or the 100. But if we don't get it and we go sideways here, that would be ideal because as soon as you get a 4 hour open and close under 1520, you know it's going to be nasty downside coming. Okay, so just be ready for this. The levels are clear. The levels are very clear. This consolidation, if you just manage it your that's range, you're going to be fine. I have not a single trade open right now. I closed everything down yesterday at the end of the day. I had a little bit of spot going at like 50, 60, but I did pretty decent yesterday, and now I'm chilling for today because after the news started coming out, I'm like, okay, let's see how everyone reacts to this before I make any more moves. On the 4 hour time frame, you're in bearish control zone, so I'm looking for that lower targets to hit. You can look for around 1460, 1440, which is $20 increments. Oops, sorry. And then ideally 1360, 1350. So between 1450 to 1350 is where I'm looking for my consolidation to come in before more further downside. And I don't want it to go further downside. I want to find it over there and pick it up long for the long. So just be ready for those levels. And then keep in mind that if you get that 4 hour open and close above 1600, then keep in mind that 1700 is next. And if you get the 1700, then you can look for 18 and 19 and whatnot. So level by level. And that's basically all I have for you guys. Anyone who watches these videos, I hope you're getting good use out of this because days like yesterday is what I try to warn you guys about. I did that for the last 3 days. Finally, the thumbnail did it. So please be calm. Please be cautious. It's Friday. Don't be crazy going into the weekend. Don't be buying the dip thinking the bottom is in. Don't do crazy shit. Level by level. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer them and help you out as soon as I make the next video. If you are interested in trading with us live, please feel free to join us on our Discord server. The link to the server is in the bottom of the video below. And if you could do me a favor, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me how your day is going below so that way the YouTube algorithm can share the love. Aside from that, guys, yeah, just have a great day. Happy Friday. I'll talk to you guys later and be safe, trade carefully, and see you on the Discord. Adios.